Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. That was not well targeted by Moore. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Wladimir Klitschko's advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
Well, his opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. He better understand that.
Rushing uppercut by the Mongoose. And he ties up on the inside. The Mongoose's punch didn't come close. Well timed by Wladimir Klitschko. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Wladimir Klitschko's defense is paying off now. Halfway through this round. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Moore's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Solid right by Moore. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. That's a good block by Wladimir Klitschko.
It's working the body.
Looks to the head, and right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library, watching Hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
You understand what I'm saying? Just take it to now.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Body shot lands. It was the right. The Mongoose is doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
Working the body.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. A headshot blocked. Wladimir Klitschko, of course, in the prime of his career as a reigning heavyweight champion, #1 heavyweight of the world for many recent years. Teddy, it's so interesting. People talk about the American heavyweight scene being down. Yet all you have to do is go across the pond and see what a superstar Klitschko is in Europe.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Europeans have come over here and they've dominated, especially in the heavyweight division. There's no doubt about that. I look at it a little bit comparable to the NBA. You get a lot of Europeans come over to the NBA. They might not be as good athletically, but they're real solid with the fundamentals of the game. They know how to play the game. They know how to shoot. They know how to play defense. All those aspects. Well, the Russians, the Europeans, they come over here with good amateur backgrounds, and it's really serving them, and it has served Klitschko.
That's a big right hand there. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Moore's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
Yeah, he's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads.
Wow! The mongoose has hit the deck. He goes down. Our first knockdown we've seen tonight. Moore's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around. They're wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes. Kill some time. Make the referee come in between you and break you.
Teddy, he may go down just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
How you doing?
End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. And now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. It's too much for him. You keep it up.
You gotta watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Moore's corner did a good job in that last round. They really got their fighter back to where he needs to be after being damaged in that last round.
And that's not the only good job they did in the corner. They did a good job in the camp because obviously they have him in top shape and it's paying dividends right now.
Oh, a good right hand by Wladimir Klitschko.
Uppercut!
Wladimir Klitschko's jammed by an uppercut. Moore showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. What kind of opponent could cause real problems for Wladimir Klitschko?
The kind of guys that have caused problems for him in the past. You know, guys that are stout of heart, stout of mind, guys that are physically strong, that they can get past his danger zone and start to get inside and engage him a little bit. Make him deal with things that are outside his domain, where he's not the better guy physically, where he has to be the better guy mentally. He's not always the better guy mentally.
Oh, that was good right there. You're seeing some smart boxing by Moore.
Yeah, a little step to the side, break up the pressure, and at the same time put yourself in a position where you can catch him a clean shot.
Able to cover up that gut.
Jump on him. Nice.
It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Moore's punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Gets rid of that body shot. Not able to land the headshot. With all that leverage, all that size, and with Wladimir Klitschko, do not discount the technique. He turns that right hand into a big-time weapon. And this round comes to an end.
You need to move your head more side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more.
You need to throw more punches out there. You got me? He's out working. You're stronger than him. Let's let him feel those punches. You got to bring it to him, kid. We're not winning this fight right now.
Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. Wladimir Klitschko's knockdown is a big difference maker here.
And that's the thing. He has the power to separate himself a little bit in this fight. His opponent doesn't have that.
Wladimir Klitschko is a well-rounded fighter, and right now Wladimir is showing you what he can do defensively. Very sound, keeping those arms up and blocking well.
Back to the body.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Wladimir Klitschko's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Great job of protecting himself. He's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Nice solid left hand scored by Wladimir Klitschko. And now he's targeting upstairs. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Headshot lands, was a hook.
Working the body.
Wladimir Klitschko is able to land a good, solid left hand. Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic, and you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Unable to score with the hook. Ten seconds to go in the 4th. Wladimir Klitschko's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Moore's really impressing us here tonight. That last round, boy, he was on top of his game and all over his opponent. Laid out some serious damage there.
Yeah, I noticed that he's starting to land that uppercut a little bit. The only thing that I wouldn't be satisfied with what he did the last round. I would just look forward for confidence to do more as sort of a good roadmap to maybe even get a knockout victory here. Put something on top of those uppercuts. You know the uppercut's landing. Now put something up top.
Round number 5 has arrived. Nice block by Wladimir Klitschko. Wladimir Klitschko swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent.
Work the body, kid. Body shot.
How about a return to sender with the left hand? Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Let's see some more head movement.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. As an opposing trainer, when you look over at Wladimir Klitschko, do you instantly see a way that you could come up with a win? I know it's hard to against him, as others have proved, but do you instantly see something, or is it something that you've struggled with?
No, I see it.
What is it?
It's one thing to see it, it's another thing to obviously implement it. But what I see is he controls distance real well. He knows what he does well and what he doesn't do well. He keeps you on the outside where you take the chances, he looks to nail you with the right hand. But when you get close, he grabs you. So you have to find a way to get in close to him without getting caught on the way in. And once you get there, make sure you stay free. Don't let him lock you up. Don't let him be a sheriff that puts those handcuffs on.
Flush right hand to the head. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. End of the round is upon us, and we have a fighter in front of us who just looks gassed. He looks tired. Now, Teddy, what can he do to overcome that when this fight starts back up?
Well, first of all, this is where you search into those corners that you're not forced to search. Kind of like when you were a kid and your mother told you to clean your room and go into those little nooks and crannies where you never knew there was dirt. Now you got to start looking into nooks and crannies inside yourself. Places you didn't know were there before. You better find them. You better find them quick.
Back underway here to live fight action. Tough fight to score. Very, very even, closely contested bout throughout. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
There you go.
Well off the mark by Wladimir Klitschko. Well, he ties up there. Well, this can become a bore, and he's making a decision to do it as he ties up again. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Wladimir Klitschko's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Then throw a straight right down the middle. The jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jump.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Good block by Wladimir Klitschko. Nice block by Moore. Moore's really impressing us here, defensively impressing us. I mean, it's so easy to say, wow, look at the punching, look at the power. But, Teddy, you got to appreciate what he's doing with defense.
Yeah, well, that's one of the reasons why you can say that you appreciate, you know, the aggression or the power and all these things. He can afford to be aggressive because he doesn't get hit.
At the halfway point of round 7. The mongoose is stunned and he is hurt.
Punch him!
A well-timed right hand by Wladimir Klitschko.
Move your head!
seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 7.
Keep it up. This guy's never felt a beat like this. Keep the pressure on.
Here you go.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you.
There you go.
You're good. You all right? You're okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, he threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
More strategy is being put forth in a good way here as we start round number 8. He's ahead on your scorecard, Teddy, by just a bit. Now, if he's to continue on and win this fight, what does he have to do?
Well, he can't fall into the trap, Joe, of being satisfied with what he's done. He has to keep moving forward, keep plowing that field.
Oh, and there you go. How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. So he was knocked down there, but now he's giving you every indication that he's fresh and ready to go back after it.
Yeah, well, I think he's giving that to you because he is, as you said, just a quick knockdown. But right now, what he's got to be careful for is the same mistake again.
He missed that uppercut. Wladimir Klitschko's just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
The halfway point of round number 8.
Nice work, nice work.
Okay. Pace yourself.
Come on, get focused. Keep working the body.
Good block by Moore.
More punches.
Solid left hand by the Mongoose. And yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So the bell to end that round gets him out of danger. But Teddy, my concern is what is he even going to look like when the next round starts?
Well, that's the thing. The corner's going to have to take care of that, get some ice on him. And also, they're going to have to think, do they want him to go back out?
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, counter. Listen, you need to mix your punches
watch
up.
the water in the
Throw
corner.
more
Too much.
punches to the body.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back.
Wladimir Klitschko's hurt from that. You get the sense that Wladimir Klitschko could almost catch his opponent's punch. Nice block that time.
You're not focusing. Come on, kid, focus.
Wladimir Klitschko was in a tough spot there, but now it appears that he's back to being himself.
Yeah, it also appears to me that he's keeping his hands a little higher.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Keep working the body.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Able to show you his blocking ability. Halfway through the 9th round.
Come on, kid, focus.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Wladimir Klitschko's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. The Mongoose has got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Punch, punch.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. End of the round, and he's had better rounds in the fight than the one we just saw, but still, it's very much there for the taking.
Yeah, whoever finishes up strongly in the late parts of these rounds, a lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here, too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was and who round. That's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight. Finish up good at the end of the round.
Keep it up.
Listen, why not pick up where you left off? Remember, he was so badly damaged in the last round. You gotta think it's a fierce right hand by the Mongoose. Wladimir Klitschko's showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
What a big shot. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second try.
One, two, three, 4, 5.
Moore's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
and I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Keep moving.
And he engages in the clinch. He is staggered and stumbling. And we've reached the halfway point of round 10. The Mongoose is throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
You're not focusing. Focus. You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Oh, and he comes back with an uppercut there after getting hit. Counting down towards the end of the 10th round, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 10.
Okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up that jab and finish off.
Wladimir Klitschko's momentum is carrying him well here in the later stages of this fight. Round number 11 underway. We've got an even fight on your scorecard, Teddy, but it's clear to see who's got Uncle Mo.
Yeah, he came on like gangbusters, but what's not clear to see yet, and we're going to see, is how much did he use up to get back into it.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Wladimir Klitschko. Moore's coming out to fight this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, any idea? Do you think he's recouped enough here?
Well, we're going to find out very quickly by looking at his legs. You're going to look downstairs just like you look downstairs in the basement of a house to see whether or not those bricks are in place or whether or not some of the mortar has kind of disappeared and the bricks are a little loose. We want to see if those legs are stable, if they're firm.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Wladimir Klitschko.
Uppercut!
Halfway through this 11th round.
Body shot!
There you go. Come on, kid, focus. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep working the body. That's what I want to. You need to block more.
right back at him with a left hand. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. All right, Teddy, let me put you back in your old job here. You're going to be trainer here. Now, we're just coming off of a round there where clearly I think he won the round, but it's a close, competitive fight that your guys probably win.
Yeah, I know what not to tell him. I'm not telling him he's winning. That's what I'm not telling him. I want to make sure that he keeps his edge. You know, he stays smart and everything, but the only reason that I think he's up is because he's keeping the punch output. He's staying sharp defensively. You know, he's still attacking in the spots that he should attack. I want to keep it that way.
Doing everything in there, and you got to land some of that
I
power.
don't need that. No, throw that away.
Don't get careless.
I got it.
Tough to believe that he can turn things around quickly. Hard to believe, based on the end of that last round, that he was even able to survive.
Well, if you read up on Houdini, the great escape artist, it's hard to believe that he escaped some of the positions he was in. Remember that box with the chains around him and everything underwater? He got out of this.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good counter punch. I loved how he moved off to the side and landed it.
Yeah, that's real smart. That's something that you teach in the gym, and you love when you see it executed.
Wladimir Klitschko is clearly committed to the strategy of footwork, of movement, of staying away and staying out of trouble.
Yeah, he's got plenty of air in those tires, and he's making sure that he's using them. He's spinning them around that ring. He just has to make sure that he doesn't get predictable where he's going straight back. He goes straight back, you can always time him.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Back to the body.
Moore's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
You're not throwing any punches.
Good, good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay?
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Combination punch by Wladimir Klitschko. That has to be concerning if you're in the other corner. Good block by Moore.
Head and body. Head and body. Work the body.
Protect yourself.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
Pace yourself.
A rousing left hand by the Mongoose. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a boy, oh boy, solid. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The ref stops the fight. Moore's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. That woke up the fans. Wow, did that wake up the fans. A fight that was assured of heading to the judges' scorecards, it ends by knockout.
That's why as a trainer, you like a fight that's close, that's closely contested. There's a little danger going on because then you know that your guy's going to stay alert. Here, there was no danger. He fell asleep, and now he is asleep.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.